Hey everybody, it's Kurt with Roadside Guy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be changing a tire on a 2021 Ford Bronco. So turn the camera around and show you how we get this changed out real quick. Okay, so changing a tire on the new Bronco, right? You want to open up the driver's side door, and then in here in the center you'll see the P button. Pull that up, and that will engage your parking brake. It will show the black brake light there on the dash when that's engaged. Then you'll come around to the back of the vehicle here, open up your hatch, and in here the spare tire will be, along with the jack, that's a scissor jack, and the tire iron. This is for your lug nuts here. This is for if you run out of gas, because it has a capless tank. And then so yeah, this is your jack stuff here, and then this little ridge right here is going to go onto the flat piece of metal that I'll show you in a minute. But we're not going to use that because it takes too long and it's not very safe. So if you guys use it, definitely use caution and use a flat ground, and make sure you put the emergency brake on. And yeah, so that's the factory stuff, but we're not going to use that. We're going to use the big floor jack. This is a Pittsburgh 2.5 ton low profile from Harbor Freight. This is a 3/4 inch socket and a Milwaukee 18 volt cordless impact. We've already got the spare tire out, and we'll go ahead and jack this up. I'll show you guys right here, that piece of metal. You can see how there's plastic all down the car here, but right here there's bare metal. That's where you would put your factory jack if you were changing the front tire. And if you were changing the back tire, you'll see here it has that same provision where you can put the factory jack. So we'll go ahead and get this jacked up. Now, if you're using the factory tire iron, make sure you loosen these lug nuts before you get it off the ground. And that's it. Just jack it up and get it off the ground. Again, you know, if you're using hand tools, make sure you break that loose. You see how that tire spins. So if you're doing this by hand, well, I guess it's 4-wheel drive, it doesn't spin, but anyway, you still might want to crack them loose before you get it off the ground. All right, put this on setting number 3, taking it off. You can see here I got a screw right in the middle, so that can be plugged from here out, and from here out you can't really plug anything, but here in the center, that's a good candidate for getting a plug. So 10 or 15 bucks and she can save this tire. And out with the old, in with the spare. This is a full size, so she can drive on this as long as she wants. Set it on there. Put all our lug nuts on by hand. Hand tighten them at least 5 rotations. That's to make sure you don't cross thread them. And then tighten them in a cross pattern, you know, like so, either by hand or with the impact. I'll change this to setting number 2 so it doesn't over tighten them. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and let it down, and that's it. That's how to change your tire on your 2021 Ford Bronco. Of course, I didn't use the factory jack, and I know you guys sometimes want me to use the factory jack. I just don't have the time, and neither does the customer, but I'm sure you can figure out, you know, how to use this jack. It just basically screws up here with this piece with the tire iron, you know, and like I said, that little ridge goes in the middle there, and then make sure you got the base on a good flat ground. All right, you guys, other than that, that'll pretty much do it for this video. We'll catch you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and that's it. Bye now.